this is Bill Webb from Fulton-Webb Amplifiers.
And Bill's being a good sport because Bill didn't know I was going to be here today.
No, I didn't know. See, I have to prepare myself because I believe, kind of like the ancient American Indians do, Native Americans, that your camera steals part of your soul. This is the first 100 watt that we built. We've had some requests for it. It's basically on a JTM Marshall type 100 from about late 66, 67, and uses KT66s, has a 540 plate volts, something like that. It's pretty high. But the front end is basically just a fine-tuned JTM 45. And I've got it on demo right now because it basically belongs to Eric Johnson. He's been tracking with it. It's in the studio using it, and so I got it back to demo it for some other people who are interested in it.
So you build the amps to like specifications of people as well, or do you build them?
Yeah, we can if people have requests. You know, for example, well, I don't have it here, but it's on the bench back there. We have one of our very first 30 watt model that we use to as we build amps. We take the new amp that we finish, set it up next to the old amp, and compare the two, you know, till we get them they're just very minuscule amounts of differences between the tones, and it comes down to just a tolerance of the tubes. And some people they want something more crunchy, so we add a little part. Some people want something a little less bright, so we'll take something out.
What do you add for crunchiness?
Well, you can start with granola. But no, anyway, see, you can change just some of the biasing of the tubes a little bit. You can also, there's sections of the circuit that is what you would call passive equalization. You can change the nature of that. You can also change what you would call a ground reference resistor, something like that, and raise the grid reference to ground higher so that there's more signal level that goes into the circuit. There's things like that. Some people ask for a half power switch, which we provide, and that also, as you change the switch, it changes the output transformer impedance so that matches you're losing some of the 2 plates out of the tubes. You're losing 2 of those, so the impedance changes on the transformer and the speaker load, so we put that in there for some people that request it.
For playing smaller places or for studio or...
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. They can pull 2 tubes out of, say, a 30 watt model, and also our Deluxe 36, which takes two 6v6s out, and that's what some people like to do, because our transformers tend to be a little bit better efficient than regular transformers, I guess, of the same type, so they're a little bit beefier tone. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.